Well, our first segment of the day is a reporter asking about the chief of staff possibly leaving before Biden's term is over. And if he does, is basically a diversity hire going to fill his spot? Let's see what Karine Jean-Pierre has to say to this question.
Over the years.
And with the chief of staff news today, that position is one of the more powerful ones in Washington that has never been held by someone who is not white and male. Would the president commit to choosing a chief of staff who is not white and male if Jeff Zients were to leave before the end of the president's term?
Here's what I'll say to this. I'm certainly not going to get ahead of the president. That is not something that I can do from here. But look, and I kind of said it at the top, the Biden-Harris administration is the most diverse in history. That is a fact. And we expect this trend to continue. The cabinet is majority people of color for the first time in history. The cabinet is majority female for the first time in history. The majority of White House senior staff identify as female. 40% of White House senior staff identify as part of racially diverse communities. A record 6 assistants to the president are openly LGBTQ. And also if you think about our 30,000, about 3,000 appointees, 58% female, 51% people of color, 6% disabled, 31% first-generation Americans, 17 first-generation college grads, and 14%, when I say 17% first-generation college grads, I forgot to add that percent, and 14% LGBTQ. And I think that matters. This is a record that the president is truly proud of, and I think not just the president, all of us here who are members of his team.
Now, that might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but she's a diversity hire. She sucks at her job. So when you make it all about your identity, right? Whether that's your race or you're handicapped or your abled body, all these ridiculous things, who cares about race? Who cares about all those things? I care about your qualifications and your character. God, who does that sound like? I don't know. Maybe MLK? But this is what the Democrat Party is all about. They're all about these diversity hires, and they're bragging about it, and they are one of the worst administrations out there. You don't have to look hard to find something that this administration helped cause in some way, shape, or form, all the way from gas prices to our foreign policy, and they suck all across the board. But they're going to brag about all these diversity hires that they have. And by the way, if you look at the ratio between males and females, I was told everything should be equally represented. But you have 58% females? What's going on? Why are we not 50-50 on males? Are you sexist? Is that what's going on here? You're sexist against males? And where's all the non-binary people? That's my question. Why are we just singling out? Because I was told there's well over 100 genders. Where's the rest of them? Why are you not doing better? You're the ones that pushing this agenda. What's going on in the White House? Should we be worried here? Should we be worried that you're not actually meeting and fulfilling certain quotas? Where's the chief diversity officer that you're implementing in the White House that all these universities are implementing and paying $700,000 a year? Why are you not paying $700,000 a year going towards a diversity hire if you're so serious about this? Should we be asking questions here, folks? Of course, I'm being facetious. It's all silliness. I care again about somebody's qualification. I care less about somebody's race. You can have entirely Black people running the show. I don't care as long as they are qualified and they know how to do their job and they're doing a great job at it. That is fine with me. I don't care. You can have all women there for all I care, as long as they're qualified, as long as they know what they're doing. But that's the thing, is when you push this whole diversity hire and inclusive equity, all this stuff, it diminishes that idea of qualification because you're limiting your pool of which you're polling from. And it doesn't help. It doesn't make for a better environment necessarily. Maybe in terms of culture it does, but not necessarily intellect. So let me know what you think about that one in the comment section below.
I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.